Support comes from Mosby Building Arts, helping homeowners trade out old windows for modern, energy-efficient windows with curb appeal. Estimates at callmosby.com.
This is St. Louis on the Air from St. Louis Public Radio. I'm Elaine Cha. It's now time for the May 2026 edition of our monthly New Music Roundup. This is when we share recommendations and notes on recent releases by artists either based in or from St. Louis. And today we have a New Music Roundup guest sharing her selections here for the first time. That's Jasmine Osby, music, arts, and entertainment reporter for the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Jasmine, welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
And of course, we have Maya Norfleet, St. Louis on the Air producer, our monthly new music show originator as well. Maya, hello.
Hello.
So before we start, a quick reminder. Everything we play today is on our monthly STL Music playlist on Spotify. Just search for St. Louis on the Air New Music Roundup. So our first song is a pick that comes from you, Jasmine. Let's listen to a bit of it and then get some notes on it. This is Superstar by Bloom.
Yeah, you know how I like it. Got me down on all four hands tied. You want that skin, touch it while you lay me down on my side. Open up, open wide in your mouth and you're all mine. Arms out the top, one leg on the floor, one leg passenger side. Wake me up in the middle of the night. See them views of the stars at the sunroof. Fold me up, let me show you a yoga too. Fold me up, let me show you a yoga too. You want that body on sway, you want that sway. Hands in the club, I'm on the way. Come on the way. Yeah, they treat you like a superstar. I know who you are. Making love inside the foreign car. Turn the heat up. You know just where to go. I'll navigate you. It's wet on the inside.
And that is Bloom with Superstar. Jasmine, tell us about this pick.
You know, I love this song because it's just so sensual and so relatable. And I love how Bloom isn't afraid to say all of the things that all of the other ladies want to say. I feel like women are too often uncomfortable with verbalizing their sexual desires and their sensual fantasies. And so I love that someone's doing that in 2026 and serving up sensual madness for the streets.
Yes. And the layering, too, when I listen to it, all the different layerings of her vocals adds to that sensuality. It's like Bloom times, I don't even know, 10. And yes, sensual was also a note that I have, like, wow, body roll time.
Yes. And it's foreign cars. This is definitely racy.
In so many ways, yes.
And the metaphors between a lover and a car, all the different comparisons.
Yes. And again, that is Superstar by Bloom. The next song is one that you chose.
Yes.
And it is from a local artist we've actually had on the show before. Tell us about this one.
So this song is from a new album of Lizzie Weber, and this is Truth Teller.
Siren, the price you pay for sounding off. Crimson is on the wall. See the writing on the wall.
And that's Lizzie Weber and her song Truth Teller from her newest album, Wraiths in the Wake. This is like the first song on this album, and it really does set like the tone of what the whole kind of storytelling is. It's very dark and moody, very powerful in a lot of ways, but like in a soft, feminine way, but also, I mean, don't mess with her.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I love the raw and honest lyricism on this song, and I just love the hook on this record. I feel like it really showcases the power of telling the truth.
Yes, and it's bewitching. Like, I kind of want to spin in a circle under a full moon while this song is playing.
Yes, it's all the dark sad girl feels.
Yeah.
And I think this, burning at the stake to the witchy, that there were those kinds of images that were coming to my mind as I was listening to this particular song. Again, that's Truth Teller by Lizzie Weber. This next song, we are wont to do this, mixing things up.
Yeah.
This is nothing like the first two songs we talked about. This is Russo and Co. and Mark Perkins with the song State of Misery.
I don't need no summer in the desert. Winter time up north just ain't my speed. No springtime city skyline never brought no peace to my mind. Seasons change, I know where I'll be. Show me them Ozark Mountains. Show me that Boot Hill Rodeo. Show me that Hoosier Valley. I'll show you what you can't see, how we get down in the good old state of misery. Red cold beer, clear water clears my mind. Down in the boot hill, getting bootleg moonshine. I'm on a boat, on a float, or backwoods small town rodeo, where everybody knows that's my aim home. Show me them.
And that is State of Misery by Russo and Co. and Mark Perkins.
Yes, I love this song. Russo and Co. were a part of a 5-artist roundup that I did highlighting St. Louis country artists, and I'm so fascinated with our country scene.
Yes.
It's just raw, real Midwest country rock coming from them, and they have such a fascinating story. Their front man, Anthony Russo, was a tap dancer and traveled worldwide tapping before he started the band, and it's such a cool story with these guys.
That makes a lot of sense because his Tiny Desk entry, last year, he was tap dancing. Put a little two-step in there. And ever since I got introduced to Russo and Co., I've been a fan. And at this point now, I have to go see him live because when you hear it, it's a delight.
There's so much energy there.
And I like the puns, all the like references to Missouri, show me, the MO, the state of misery, even though they're having a good time. It don't sound like they miserable, but
It's done in a so St. Louis fashion.
yes.
Yeah. And that is State of Misery. Again, Russo and Co. and Mark Perkins. Maya, tell us about F Note the Visionary.
Yes, F Note the Visionary is a hip-hop artist, great lyricist. I met him a couple of years ago and kind of been following him ever since. So this is one of his newer songs, Pain.
I've been going through some pain, acting like I changed, like I went through that much struggle, just so I can stay the same. And you know that I'm a Pisces, so I'm ready for the rain. But if I ever send static, I ain't scared to spark a flame. I remember days when me and Bae was cleaning up planes. Better yet, I remember when we was taking the train. Now we drive separate cars just to get the same bag. And got their hands out before I got the chance to brag. And I can't help everybody because what about me? 9 years ago, I ain't even know when I was gonna eat, or know when I was gonna sleep, or know when I would have peace. All I did was keep swinging on life like a Jesus piece, and now she tryna swing back. R.I.P. my Steve. I ain't even into tattoos, but you might start my sleeve. Free my Austin out of jail, let my breathe. People make mistakes, but 10 years and ain't nobody bleed. Make it make sense to me. Life is full of irony. I'm just trying to win, but L's keep eyeballing me. So I'ma just bob and weave, even if I can't see. Do a quick shuffle like my name is Muhammad Ali. Hey, cause this is F Note.
And that was F Note the Visionary with his song Pain. I love songs, I love hip hop songs that are just bars, just straight up spitting. And it's I feel like I'm sitting there with him on the metro going to his job at the airport. Like, I feel like I'm with him every step of that way in this story of kind of like this glow up that he's experiencing. And it gives like a sense of pride. Like I said, I met him, I think it was Music at the Intersection, right after I had interviewed Big Boss Vet. He came up to me, introduced himself, and it was like, you are so like just full of talent and dreams and hopes and like the power that he has in his lyrics, even though it's just a story of his everyday. It's very relatable. And I don't know, I'm just proud of him too.
Yeah. I do feel like it's very relatable. He was on my New and the Lou a couple months ago. And I also think that his music is just very reflective.
Yes.
It's something that people can listen to and they can close their eyes and see exactly what he's talking about. And I appreciate that in modern day hip hop.
Yes.
The specificity of the details, like even the mention of names.
Yeah.
It creates a narrative that it's animated by humans.
Yes.
Even if we don't know who Austin is, we don't know who Steve is, but we know that there's some relationship.
And it's meaningful.
Right. And whether it is a character or a persona, it still has that human quality that I really appreciate. And that is, again, that's Pain by F Note the Visionary. The next one is from you. This is Swim by Mads. Tell us a little bit about this before we listen, Jasmine.
So I stumbled upon Mads on TikTok. She was one of the first artists that I came across and realized that TikTok was a gold mine for St. Louis artists. She had a very kind of sad girl vibe to her, very dark and expressive that I liked. And this song really showcases that.
All right, let's hear a little bit of that. This is Swim by Mads.
I don't know where I'm going, but I don't know why I'm here. I'm told it's for a bigger purpose, so I want to disappear.
And that is Swim by Mads.
Yes, I really love this record. I feel like it touches on so many relatable things: imposter syndrome, fear of success, being unsure of where you're going, something that all creatives can relate to.
This reminded me of being in college in the late 90s. I went to school in San Diego. Maybe it's because of the swim, but it's like this ocean, and also just not knowing who to call friend, not knowing what the future was going to hold.
Yep.
In this very like beautiful place, but I'm kind of drowning in it. So,
And being afraid in the midst of all that beauty.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
It is a very nostalgic sound. Like, it places me back on a school bus. Like Jasmine said, kind of that sad girl energy staring out the school bus window. Like, oh, what next? What are we about to get into? But it's soft and it's very pretty at the same time, which I really like.
Yeah, that juxtaposition. Yeah. That Swim by Mads. What is coming up next? Maybe when you don't know what's going on, you need a little salvation.
Right.
Or some salve, you start looking somewhere. Let's listen to a bit of this song before we talk about it. This is Jim, Jack, and Jesus by Ethan Carl.
I spent most Sunday mornings whiskey on my breath. Saturday night still ringing in my head. Preacher man talking, I'm not really listening. Felt way too lost to be found. I had 3 good teachers who taught me their ways. 2 of them left since you've gotta learn the hard way. The trials they help make the man. Jim and Jack helped me to numb a little pain, but it was Jesus who healed my soul.
And that is Ethan Carl with Jim, Jack, and Jesus.
Yeah, so I love this song. I feel like this is what honesty really looks like on wax. It's not always pretty.
Yeah.
I do agree that it's leaning a lot into gospel.
Yes.
But honestly, I feel like that is a big part of country music, is that Jesus.
That faith.
The whiskey and the Jesus.
Together.
It's a song that as I was listening to it, I didn't know what the title was. So when it got to the Jesus part of it, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it actually recalls a certain period of my life when I was younger. And so country, gospel, alt, but also like something that you would hear actually at church.
Yeah. That's why I put gospel on it, because again, sometimes music just plops me into a space, and I'm in like the fourth pew, trying my best to be good, and hearing someone like singing about how they were and how they found Jesus.
Yeah, it's
and
very testimonial.
yes.
How did you find this, Jasmine?
This was another one of the artists who entered for the New and the Lou a couple of months ago for the
okay.
paper.
Yeah.
And Ethan is based out of Illinois, I believe. He's a Metro East country singer.
Yeah, shout out Metro East.
Yes, we love the representation. He's also very young from what I've seen.
Yeah.
So to hear this come from someone who is ostensibly like just starting out in life, it's really interesting to think about what could be coming next. The next song takes us in another direction, and this is one, Maya, that you chose.
This is very, very smooth. This is a get ready for the club song for me, at least. This is Kendall Davidson and his song Got That.
With a night looking good, smelling clean. Arrive at the door, name on the list. Walk in the room like, who is this? She ain't gotta say it, cause I know I got it. Turning these heads like sockets. Mama told me to be modest. Best compliment, stay quiet. Lights, camera, action, just watch it. Had dark days, I bright it. Don't hate, fight it. You will never know what I've been through. How you stay cold like an igloo. See something new, I'ma have a few. When you on top, it's a better view. What you got on is Chanel blue. And you know the fit stay custom too. Black ash, catch 'em all, you my Pikachu. Have 'em stay shocked, same trip, pickaboo. Been this way, this is nothing new. When a woman, you can shine too. No flex, but I got that. Grab the check, cause I got that. Let's take a trip, cause I got that. She wanna try, cause I got that. Something new, cause I got that. Who are you, cause I got that. I'm on the move, cause I got that. Let 'em choose, cause I got that. Was cool enough, I made it hot.
And that's Kendall Davidson with his song Got That. Shout out to Asia Mobley. She's the one that got me hip to him. This, like I said, I feel like I'm about to get ready to go out. I also really love, like, when he talks about dark days, like, to have such a glow up, you have to kind of hit a little bit of a rock bottom. And so again, this is kind of a theme, talking about that honesty, talking about that authenticity, but also the fact that he made it so funky. The little brown now, I don't know, I keep finding myself as like a new vocal stem. But it's a fun song, and the lyrics do mean something. He's talking about all his accomplishments and that he's proud of himself. He got that.
I love Kendall Davidson. He actually has a show coming up at the City Winery that I'm really looking forward to. What I love about Kendall is that he really showcases that rap and hip hop can still be fun.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be derogatory or demeaning to women or fueled by profane language. It can just be uplifting and feel good.
Well, and anytime you can put in a reference to Ash and Pikachu.
Gotta love Pokemon.
I think it speaks, it's a reflection of what Kendall has grown up with, right?
Yeah.
That it speaks to a certain time and to a certain mood. So that was Got That by Kendall Davidson. Let's finish with some energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is, now we're in the club, okay? We got ready for the club. We all cute and stuff, and now we're in the club sweating our weave out. This is Saint Loser by Slater. And that is Slater with her song Saint Loser. I'm still dancing. I don't know.
Look, I want to weave just so I can sweat it
Just
off.
so you can sweat it out. Like, the leave out is all a different texture than the actual weave itself. It's a mess, but we're having a good time in the middle of the dance floor. It gives me like Charlie XCX meets old school Kesha. And Kesha for me was college, so RIP to the Complex, which was like my spot when I was a little baby at Webster. This would have been banging all weekend. And I'm glad that it's out now because, again, it's a little nostalgic for me.
Mm-hmm. It is so nostalgic. This is my new jam. I had not heard of this song until I came on the show. And it does kind of remind me of like a more rock-fueled, early-age Lady Gaga with like a sprinkle of house. It makes you want to move your body.
When pop was a little dirty.
When pop was a
little grungy.
Little dirty pop.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as we wrap, Jasmine, I want to give you like 30 seconds to talk about New in the Lou because you've mentioned it a few times.
Yes, guys, New in the Lou is a new segment that the newspaper so graciously allowed me to start, just highlighting St. Louis music coming out each month. We are the sister segment of this show, and we're just happy to be in the numbers supporting and uplifting St. Louis artists. You can go to stltoday.com if you want to submit your new music.
And what is that opening up?
It's just opening up a space for more exposure to St. Louis artists. It's out now. It comes out every single month, both online and in print. So you can grab a newspaper and show your grandma that you were in the paper with your new music.
All right, that's awesome. Jasmine Osby is music, arts, and entertainment reporter for the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Maya Norfleet is St. Louis On The Air producer and new music show originator. Thank you both for sharing your new release picks today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can hear all the songs we played today on our monthly STL music playlist on Spotify. Just search for St. Louis On The Air New Music Roundup.
This episode was produced by Maya Norfleet. And I, Darius Varner.
Audio engineering and sound design by Aaron Dorr.
Our executive producer is Alex Hoyer.
St. Louis On The Air is a production of St. Louis Public Radio. Understanding starts here.
Do you find yourself regularly listening to episodes of St. Louis On The Air? Suggest us to a friend you think might enjoy our conversations. And leave us a review and rating on Apple Podcasts on the App Store. It's the simplest way to help people discover our show. Thanks.
St. Louis Public Radio is a member-supported service of the University of Missouri St. Louis.
Hi, I'm Laura Hamden, and my colleague Jessica Rogan and I are your daily hosts of the Gateway newsletter. We meet with the editors in the STLPR newsroom every weekday to bring you the top local stories of the day in a quick and easy 6-minute read by 6 a.m. In an age of overwhelm, it's a refreshing, thoughtful take on the news day, if we do say so ourselves. Fine-tune your daily news habit with the Gateway newsletter. Subscribe at stlpr.org/gateway.